Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are officially starting the off-season rebuild, and we're starting off with the Detroit Pistons. And I feel like it's only right because they have one of the worst records in the league. I know we're not in the off-season yet or in the playoffs, but I feel like it doesn't make sense to kind of start it now so we can get all the teams out the way so we can, have enough time for the lottery rebuilds. The draft lottery rebuilds. But yeah, like I said, we're doing the Detroit Pistons today. Off-season rebuild. Let's do it. So the Pistons, we all know how they are right now. They're only at 13 wins. Kate Cunningham is really good. Jalen Duren, G, Ivy, Asar Thompson. They just have to figure out how they're going to develop their guys and what they're going to do next year because I feel like their time for rebuilding has ended. I feel like they should already stop. I mean, I feel like they tried to at least win somewhat this year, but obviously they couldn't do that. They had Bojan, but they traded him, which I feel like they needed to do eventually. But the Pistons right now are in a tough situation. But don't worry, I'm going to try my best to bring this team to contention. Obviously, the rest of the season doesn't really matter too much, but I'll see you guys most likely in the offseason because that's what matters the most. Nikola Jokic is your MVP, Ricky Victor Wembanyama, six man goes to Karis LeVert, defensive player also goes to Wemby, most improved going to Jalen Johnson, clutch player going to Anthony Davis, coach player going to Joe Mazzulla, executive Jacob Park. Here's All NBA first team, All NBA second team, then All NBA third team here. Probably anybody on Detroit, no Pistons representatives. We do get and NSR making it, which is amazing. Or he's second team, but obviously we're not going to be in the play. The Lakers make the AFC. They're going to have to play the Kings. You can see what happens there, but let's just see who's going to win the NBA championship. Obviously, player stats, we had 22.5 from K, 15 from Ivy, 13 and 11 from Jalen Duren. We had 11 from Stewart. We had 10.5 from Fotekio and 8 from Asar Thompson. But like I said, let's just see what happens here. In the NBA, who's going to win the NBA championship? So in the finals, it looks like we're going to have the Lakers and the Cavaliers, and we have the Cavaliers going on the championship, Finals MVP going to Donovan Mitchell. Nobody really important retiring for us anyway. I don't see any. I mean, we got Todd Gibson retiring, but he only played. I don't think he even played a single game with us. But it really doesn't matter too much. But heading into the draft lottery here, we are going to be projected the number one overall pick via New York. So are we going to get the number one overall pick? No, we are not. We're going to fall to 5 again, bro. Oh my gosh. Wow, so the Jazz are going to get number one. So if the Pistons fall to 5 for the second straight year, that would be absolutely crazy. But wow, looks like I hate getting projected number one now. But number fifth overall pick, I mean, I guess we could draft something, but it's not what I really want to get. So we're projected to go and take Jacoby Walter, which I really want Alex Sarr to follow us, but I don't know if this is going to happen. But honestly, man, staff signing, I mean, Monty Williams, obviously we get to keep him, which we probably will. No point of firing him after one bad year. That probably wasn't even his fault, to be honest with you. I'm going to sign a shot doctor. I'm going to sign a post D coach. I mean, that probably doesn't want to sound with those guys. So post D can will sign a wing whisper, which are, for some reason, they're all the way down here all the time for some reason. But after I do this, we can go and hop into the draft. So we get our full staff. So like I said, I'll see you guys. So let's hop into the draft right now. With pick 5, let's see who we're gonna pick here. So number 1, we have the Jazz taking Alex Sarr, which I mean, someone I wanted. I knew he was gonna go number 1 anyway. Spurs are gonna take Robert Dillingham, which is a really good pick for them. The Wizards are gonna take Ron Holland. The Bulls are gonna take Cody Williams. So we can take Zachary Rizachet, man. They just took everybody they wanted to take. Not gonna lie. So take Nikola Topic. We can take Isaiah Collier. I mean, we don't really need a guard. We don't really need any guards, to be honest with you. I mean, we could maybe. I don't want to trade Quentin Grimes, so I mean, yeah, we don't really need a guard. So maybe a forward. So like, let's just say a forward in the draft. Rizachet would be here. Salon. I know what Rizachet. I know he from the last time I drafted him, he didn't really turn anything special. But I mean, I guess we can take Zachary Rizachet. Not really the draft I anticipated getting number 5th overall. No point in really trading up in the draft. You can take Johnny Murphy. I'm going to take Kel Ware here. And then last pick in the draft, Mark Mitchell. I'll take him. I know he's pretty decent from March Madness. So I'll sign all you guys. Here in player options, we have Jalen Duren. We're going to accept that, obviously. No-brainer. Jaden Ivey, no-brainer as well. Fournier, and it's a no-brainer that we actually declined that. 19 million is crazy. Malachi Flynn, obviously we all know he scored 50 points not too long ago, but then literally the next time they played, he went 0 for 12. crazy. But James Wiseman, I guess I'll extend Simone Wiseman and Flynn, and then head into free agency here. LeBron James is a free agent. We're gonna have a lot of cap space. That's the main thing. Flynn, I'm not too concerned about, but even though he could come back as qualifying offer, that would be nice. So, um, if I had to manually need a forward, I'm gonna keep saying it because a forward is what we desperately need right now. I'd say maybe a power forward the most. We can also sign a backup center in free agency. So let's see what power forwards are available. So LeBron James, obviously going to be unrealistic. Paul George, I don't want to star hunt just yet, even though he would be a great addition to get. Let's keep looking, Tobias Harris, Siakam. Tobias Harris, not really what I'm looking for. I mean, Miles Bridges seems like the best option in my opinion. We can get, overpay on a guy like Patrick Williams, so it's not really anybody that's really that intriguing me the most to sign them. Sadiq Bey wouldn't be bad. We might as well re-sign for Takio while we can as well. He'll come back as qualifying offer now. Miles Bridges seems like the most realistic to me. I feel like they'd be looking to sign Pistons. Will you looking to sign somebody like Miles Bridges? I feel like him and the Pistons make a lot of sense. I just don't know because we sign him like all the time in our Pistons rebuild, so I don't know about that. To be honest, man, I feel like the best option that we can be able to sign might actually be Tobias Harris. I don't want to sign Miles Bridges. I feel like I signed him for the past like 2, 3 Pistons rebuilds. Growth can be unrealistic, so I feel like we have to go with Tobias Harris here. Yeah, so overpaying a guy Tobias Harris, so maybe $25 million for like 3 years or something like that. A contract I could have made it 4, which I probably should have done that, but 3 that's the fine for me. So I'll sign Tobias Harris, and then I kind of want to bring back Simone Fontecchio if we can. Um, if he doesn't have offers, we can re-sign Simone Fontecchio. Wiseman has a $24 million cap hold. I guess we're gonna have to release him then, or renounce the rights to him. So Fontecchio has no offers yet. So Tobias Harris is the new, guy we got. So that'll be nice for now. So now Tobias Harris should fit right to the starting power forward position. So I guess I'm okay with that for now. We need a backup center, and then we can also maybe use another. I feel like a backup center would be useful. So let's see if we can get that. So Thea Hurts dying. I feel like 17 is too much in my opinion. So I think we might have to go Andre Drummond here to be our backup 5. I mean Plumlee. We can re-sign Wiseman, but $31 million is absolutely criminal. Christian Wood, Drew Eubanks, Duop Reith. I'm gonna bring in Drummond. He seems like the best option, best fit here. So I'll bring in Andre Drummond on a 3 year. Never mind, it's not the Magic. Never mind. Okay, we're not getting Andre Drummond. Hertenstein. I just don't want to pay so much for Isaiah Hertenstein. Drummond would have been great, but I see like Jackson Hayes. He's put his value up recently. I wouldn't be too mad about paying him a lot of money, or paying him at least $9 million for 2 years. So 24 years old, Jackson Hayes. Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? So Hayes, I'll bring you in on a 2 year deal. Rest of for Takio, we can bring you back on your qualifying offer. Jackson Hayes are gonna sign it, and then Small Takio qualifying offer, and then I don't really want to waste any more money. I feel like our team is just fine the way it is. Hopefully, Jackson Hayes can go up because I really want a Drummond, but Jackson Hayes has really proved himself in the past. Moss, he was out of the Lakers rotation, and now he's playing like a reliable backup center. But Small, we could just re-sign him to an actual contract, which I'll probably go and do that. So I'll re-sign Small Takio. And then after that, real contract, sort of a qualifying offer, Metu, and then not too concerned about these guys at all. Also, let's renounce them. So that'll be good. Play progression, Kate Cunningham is up, Gene Ivy. So Tobias Harris is going down, which is something I expected him to do, but he's not actually going to do, which is great. Sar Thompson is going up, Marcus Sasser, Stewart, Quentin Grimes, and then Jackson Hayes going up to 76, which he'll be a great rotational piece, and then we can see how he does for them at least 2 years maybe. But I'm going to download the 2025 draft class, and then we can go ahead and look at the rotation real quick. So let's go ahead and advance to the next season. So power ranking led us at 18. So 2K isn't a big believer of us, but we have K Cunningham, Jay Nivea, Sar, Tobias, Jalen Dern, which is a decent starting 5 at least for now. Small Fantakio, Isaiah Stewart, Marcus Sasser, Zachary Reese, Shane, Quentin Grimes. That does leave Jackson Hayes out of the rotation, which sucks pretty. I wanted Hayes in there, so maybe, we have a lot of small forwards in our team, so maybe I didn't really have to resign Small Fontecchio. I kind of forgot, but, one thing we can do is I'm not going to move Stewart to the 4, so I guess if we really need to, we could trade him at the deadline. I don't want to run an 11-man rotation, so what I'm probably going to do, I don't want to leave Rita Shad there, so Grimes, I don't want to leave him out either, so no, it's really we're running 11 man rotation. So 11 man rotation deep. Not really what I want to do at all, but most likely at the trade line, we'll probably gonna have to trade at least somebody to open up some minutes for some other guys. That's really what I want to do here. So we're at the deadline. We're kind of mid. We're one game behind 500, and I think it's maybe trying to trade at least somebody here. I think we kind of need to because running 11 rotations is not going to work here. I could have left Hayes out, but I just wanted to run. I just want to have a backup center in there, which is what I'm still going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to trade Quentin Grimes here, only averaging 4 points per game. I mean, 41% from 3 is good, but he's kind of disappointing in my opinion. So I'm probably gonna trade him. So let's see what we can get for him. He's a 3-and-D wing or 3-and-D guard. Get at least something nice for him. So if we can get a first round pick, so the Thunder offering me Lindy Waters and a pick swap, I might actually do that trade. The Rockets are offering me 2029 first round pick. Wow, that pick can actually be pretty valuable now I look at it. I see like Jordan Hawkins. I don't really see how the Pelicans would do that. The Blazers, the Mavericks offering me Greg Brown. Honestly, I feel like getting okay. So we got the Memphis Grizzlies offering me 2026 top 10 protected pick and John Kachar. You got the Clippers offering me a first round pick. So I feel like the most valuable one will probably be the Thunder pick. So let's do it. So we get Lindy Waters and a 2026 pick swap, which is a 2-star value. So it'll be really decent or really good first round pick. If we can move Reza Shade to the 2, I would do it. He's probably going to go down though. So let's pretend he's a 2 guard. So this year, sadly, is going to be another disappointing year, but obviously I'm not going to run Lindy Waters. So it's going to be, sadly, another disappointing year, but, I'm fine. Next year, we shouldn't be bad like we are right now. So Luka Doncic is your MVP, but at the end of the season, we finish off actually as a playing team. Star winning most improved player. Don't really see much improvement in my opinion, but we ended up being a playoff team. Actually, we were the 7th seed last time I checked, but yes, we're the 6th seed now, which is great. So we got Boston, very tough team. Obviously, we're first year in the playoffs. They're probably going to beat us though. But we had 25 and K, 12, 12, 12, 12, 10, and 10. I'm running at 9 rotation in the playoffs though. So Celtics, Holiday, White, Brown, Tatum, Porzingis. We all know how good the Celtics are, but can we go ahead and beat them? Memphis don't look too good, and we're gonna sweep them. Actually, never mind. We should be able to beat any team here. Sixers have Tyus Jones. I really like that addition for them. Wow, he probably signed for a minimum. Of course he did. There's no way he's doing that in real life. But the Sixers look actually like a pretty good team with their bench. Actually, no, we should be able to beat this team. No way, right? This team looks pretty easy, but never mind. This makes no sense how we lose by the 3rd seed Celtics. We lose to basically a playing team, and the team isn't really that good. W. We got the Thunder going on to win championship. MVP going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So there's still work to do though. But I feel like we're there. I feel like we're right at the tip of the iceberg, ready to explode, and maybe even get a top 3 seed in the East, in my opinion, or West. Oh, I forgot which conference they are. Never mind. They're the East, so yeah, top 3 seed in the East. Hopefully, see what happens though. So staff signing, not gonna fire Monty. Instead, we're just gonna sign an assistant coach. We can sign Kane here, and we can get him, and then we should be good. Yeah, so I'll let the CPU sign a big man coach. We're going to have the 2nd pick in the 2nd round. Doesn't really matter who we get here. 2nd pick, 2nd round. Caleb Foster, welcome to the team. And then, PJ Miller, welcome to the team. But team and player options, Jalen Darren, Ivy, Asar, Sasser. I'm going to accept these 2 because they can be used in a trade with all the young guys that we have. K Cunningham mixing that qualifying offer. Alright, so what I want to do is I actually want to re-sign K Cunningham, but first I want to trade for a better backup 5. And let's say we throw maybe Jackson Hayes, let's say Kel Ware, and then a 2029 first round pick unprotected. So we get okay, so Paul Reed would be great, obviously. So that's first option, which is great. Next option, Nick Richards. Ooh, that seems pretty good as well. So Nick Richards also been really good, as you can see. Ball is really center. Isaiah Yusuf Nurkic would be great. I see Isaiah Hartenstein. We get a first round pick back. Hartenstein off the bench seems like a dream. Isaiah Hartenstein. So, Trace Jackson Davis, 25 years old. I might have to get. I never traded for Trace Jackson Davis before. He would actually be a great addition to get. So Trace Jackson Davis, really playing outstanding for the Warriors. He was the most steal player in the draft, in my opinion. Absolute steal. But I'm debating between Trace Jackson Davis or Isaiah Hartenstein. We have to trade an extra second. We're getting 2026 return, 2027 in return. I don't know. I don't know what to get here. Hartenstein is younger. I mean, no, he's older and on a way bigger contract. But if we get Trace Jackson Davis, we're losing a lot of money. So to be honest, I think we get Trace Jackson Davis here. So I mean, not really an upgrade from Jackson Hayes by any means, but I just feel like, or since he's a higher overall, we're trying to win now. I guess we'll do the Isaiah Hartenstein trade. So getting Isaiah Hartenstein, let's go ahead and accept that trade. So now all I have to do is really re-sign Cade Cunningham. We should be good, right? So Cade Cunningham, obviously we're gonna have to pay him a lot of money, which I actually want to do that. So Cade Cunningham, welcome back. So we now have a pretty good team now, and I think this team is willing to maybe contend this year. So Cade, Sasser, obviously we're gonna have to move Zachary Reed shade to the 2, which will most likely go down. I mean, I guess a 77 overall isn't the worst, but it'll be that he'll be at the 2 for now. VJ Miller, we can send Caleb Foster, VJ to the G League. Asar Thompson, Samoa Fatekio, Tobias Harris will start this year. I guess for one more year, but most likely maybe at the deadline or next year. Like if things are doing good this year, we're probably not going to trade him. But 100% next year, we're probably gonna trade Tobias Harris over for like a bigger and better power forward. But we'll just see what'll happen. But let's down the 2026 draft class. And then, yeah, let's see what this Pistons team is capable of. Hopefully, we can make the play-in or the playoffs. Actually, we didn't make the playoffs last year, so hopefully we can take the next jump. So, Cade, Ivy, Asar, Tobias Harris, Jalen Dern, Marcus Sasser, Isaiah Hartenstein, Zay Stewart, Zachary Shea goes back to a 79, so I guess it's not terrible. That leaves Fontecchio out of the rotation, which, I mean, I guess we can run a 10-man rotation and get Simone in there. Wait, did I do it? Okay, there we go. So Simone, Matt Ryan. So like I said, I'm probably gonna send Caleb Foster down to the G League. VJ, actually, we're gonna have to sign a guy so we can send him down to the G League. So I'll just sign a guy, and then real quick, and then I will see you guys at the end of this season here. But if we're doing good, if we can offer a minimum, that'd be great. So if we're doing good, then we won't trade Tobias Harris. But if we're doing bad, like struggling a little bit, most likely trade him. But we'll see what happens. So we're at the end of this season now, and we took a massive leap, and even more massive than I expected. But we got Luka Doncic winning MVP, rookie Dylan Harper of the Raptors. We got Alex Sarr winning 6-man, defensive player Wemby, most improved Scooter Henderson, clutch player going to Luka, coach Monty Williams. So if you didn't see, we won 59 games, so we were the first seed in the Western Conference. So we took a massive jump. It's what I wanted to see. We started off the season terrible, then we switched it around. We were like a couple of games behind 500. I remember one time we were like 11-14, but we switched it up fast, man. We got obviously 15 from K, 14 from Ivy. We don't have a second scorer yet. Obviously, 20-point per game scorer next to Cade, so he's kind of just been carrying the scoring. But I mean, that'll change next year. I'm gonna try and trade for somebody that can help us win now, even if that means trading Jaden Ivey, which there has been rumors about, but he's ain't gonna be a free agent anyway. Even though he hasn't been terrible, I mean, he's been a decent role player. It's just for the 5th overall pick, I expected kind of more. Marcus Sasser with 14, Zachary Shea 13, 12 and 12 or 12 and 10 from Duran, 12 from Tobias Harris. So yeah, I opted out of a Tobias Harris trade, but obviously we're at the end of the season now. I feel like it's safe to say we run a 9-man rotation. I know Fontecchio is pretty good, and then we shrink our bench utilization. I just realized that was extra high. I'm gonna shrink it down to 80. It doesn't really change anything. I'll fix it next year, but we got Milwaukee. So Damian Lillard, Pat Connaughton, Chris Middleton, Bucks. Honestly, not a bad team. So I wouldn't be surprised if they give us a fight, but I think we can beat them. But we are going to beat them in 6 to play Indiana. So Halliburton, Nimhard, Mathurin. Dang, that is Scotty Barnes. I mean, the floor spit. I mean, I wouldn't say that's really the best fit with Jamal Murray off the bench, even though, Scotty Barnes and Tyrese Halliburton duo, along with Benedict Mathurin. That had Jamal Murray and DeMar DeRozan off the bench. Man, that's actually a scary team. But can we beat this team game 1? We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. They're going to take game 4. They're going to take game 5. We're going to take the 3-2 lead, and we're going to beat them in 6 to play Cleveland. So The Cavs now have Garland, Mitchell, Strus, Mobley, Jared Allen, Craig Porter, Jose Alvarado. So that their bench definitely took a hit in my opinion. But can we beat them? I believe they beat us before, but game one they're gonna take. Okay, game two they're gonna take. Game three we're gonna get swept, aren't we? And we might actually be going home to the Cavaliers here. So the Cavs might actually beat us. I mean, we might have to go Hartenstein. I don't want to kick Hartenstein out of rotation. So I mean, I'll just leave it as this, right? So yeah, I mean, we could play. We can give somebody more minutes. So let's give let's say we remove minutes from. I mean, move some minutes from Isaiah Stewart maybe, and then we give like 4 minutes to Cade Cunningham so you can play maybe 42 minutes almost the entire game. Because I don't really want to lose here by Cleveland, to be honest with you. So we're in Detroit. Hopefully we can't go home in Detroit. Hopefully we can force a game six, and it's look like we're gonna do that. So we're gonna blow them out 104, 123, and we're gonna force a game six. But can we force a game seven now? Um, see if we can do that. So yeah, fixed rotation. So I mean, let's see. All right, it's in Cleveland now. So I mean, they actually we're gonna take the lead heading to the fourth. Can we keep the lead though? They're gonna get it back. We're gonna get it back at the last second. We're gonna force a game seven. Ivy 27 and 11 assists. So really good production from him in the playoffs actually averaging about 15 points per game. But we can if we can force the game, if we can win in seven, if we can make a 3-0 comeback, man, we're the pissed. I mean, it's a pretty close game. Can we do it though? Can we do it? It is 105, and we look like we're gonna do it. We're gonna they come back a little bit at the end, but we're gonna make the 3-0 comeback. Tobias Harris 22, 21 from Stewart. Gonna make the 3-0 comeback, man. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Cunningham is not on fire, but the rest of the rotation is, which is only took 9 shots, which is not what you like to see. But wow, our depth really helped us out win, I guess. So really nice. But we're in the finals. We got Oklahoma State. So Shea, Giddy, Ludor, Williams, Sheffield, Gisa Wallace, Quentin Grimes, Jordan Hawkins, Jackson Hayes. So it looks like Hayes is on the Thunder now. Of course, he played better there. 6 points per game. Trey Johnson, but we beat the Thunder, and we are going to lose in seven. Dang it. Okay. So the Thunder, dang. Oh, if we would have went to a game seven, I would have simcast it, but wow. All right, so I definitely think we're ready. We're definitely ready. I think it's time to make a big trade. So LeBron, Brook Lopez, James Harden are all retiring. We're ready, right? That's obvious now, right? We proved that we need somebody with Cade. We proved it right there because obviously the Thunder were just a different beast. But we pushed them to seven. 1 game away from the NBA Finals, man. We definitely have a chance. So Monty Williams, if I can extend you, I would, but obviously we can't do that right now. So NBA draft, like I said, I'm looking to make a big trade here. Okay, so we got the 6th and 10th overall pick. This is the perfect time. We have all the assets to do it. So I mean, yeah, let's do it. Let's see if we can star hunt for a big trade. I'm gonna look around the league and let's see what we can find. So I found a couple guys that would be interesting. Obviously, Giannis, Tatum. So Tatum would be great, but he's listed as an untouchable. Man, if we can get Jason Tatum on this team, we might try after the draft if we can't get who we want to get right now. But the guy I was actually interested to get is Zion Williamson. So I'm gonna add him to the target list. Also add Tatum just in case. And then the third guy was actually Jabari Smith Jr., but he is, a free agent. So I mean, the other guy was dang, they're all free agents. So never mind. Okay, they're all. I didn't realize they were all free agents. But Zion, Jason Tatum. I mean, I guess we can go for the home run hitter just in case, but he also has a no trade clause, so it's very unlikely that we can get a guy like him. Probably have to include Sar Thompson, but I'll be willing to include Tobias Harris. I'll be willing to include Isaiah Stewart, the 6th overall pick, the 10th overall pick if you guys are interested, 2028 and 2030 first round picks in order to get Jason Tatum, which he actually declines his no trade clause, so never mind. He might actually accept it maybe after or waive it after the draft because sometimes 2K just does that. Oh, I heard Stein. Yeah, he might do it after the draft because 2K just does that sometimes. But like I said, now let's go after Zion Williamson, and if we can't get Zion, I'm all in on Jason Tatum now. So Zion Williamson, hopefully, they're selling, so which means they're selling him. 23 points. I feel like he would just fit perfectly next to Jalen Duren, exactly what we need here. So, Tobias Harris, and then we probably have to include maybe get away with can't trade Caleb or VJ Miller. So, probably have to buy Isaiah Stewart. Now I look at it, and then the 6th overall pick, and the 2028 first round pick. So let's see what they say to this. It's probably not a good package, but I mean we can try it. And they're actually okay. So he's gonna waive his no trade clause, which I expect. So we have a chance. This Reza Shea get it done. I mean, I don't want to trade him and Isaiah. I mean, Caleb Wilson, I kind of want to keep too. I mean, I'll trade Hartenstein if we. I mean, if it means to get Tatum, okay, they're gonna decline. So instead of, I mean, we need somebody with a lot of. We need one person with a lot of value, and I sadly think that's gonna be Caleb Wilson, even though he would have been a great back power forward. I mean, but I guess we can look in the trade finder then if we really can't find anything. So Harris, Stewart, and then Caleb Foster, see what pops up. So Middleton by Portis, not really interested in doing that. I guess I'll go to ninth and we'll go down to eighth. I kind of like doing that. I don't know why. But Lou Dort, Case, and Wallace is a huge. Well, why they even offer me this? I'm obviously going to decline. Bradley Beal and a first round pick. Beal wouldn't be a terrible option, but he's 33 years old. Trade Murphy. I don't know if this is worth trade Murphy. Valanciunas, obviously. Carter Bryant would be, I mean, pick six. Cameron Johnson, not the trade a second. No, I'm good. Patel and Stephon Castle. I mean, I like Stephon Castle a lot, but I just don't know where he fits with this team. Malik Monk would be a good addition. I just want to see where Klingon or Monk really fit on the team. Desmond Bain, Gigi Jackson. Interesting. Peyton Pritchard, Chris Middleton. So, I mean, I can't really find anything really too crazy yet. Let's say if we add Caleb Wilson in there, see what we get now. So, Mystery, Bradley Beal. Ooh, okay, Porzingis, the first good offer we get. So Porzingis, 18 points per game, 34% from three. I don't know how good of a shooter he is. He can space the floor. Get paint pitcher as well. I mean, I'll think about it. I'll look into it. We can move him to the four. Ooh, just see Evan Mobley. We trade Caleb Foster. Get Evan Mobley and Max Strus. You kidding me, bro? All right, so I wouldn't see why the Cavs would trade him, but maybe if like he didn't turn out to be the player they wanted to. They are offering me this. I feel like the Celtics offer is just more realistic though, but you can't turn down Evan Mobley. You cannot turn down Evan Mobley being offered to you basically for this. You can't turn it down. It's gonna be Evan Mobley on the team to be our new starting power forward next to Jalen Duren. I absolutely love that. You could offer that Porzingis might have been the better fit. But Mobley, I'm really happy with. So, Cade, Sasser, we lost a little bit of depth, but honestly, I feel like we should be good. Strus, I feel like if we can send him to a third team and maybe get a backup power forward. Actually, we can sign Jonathan Isaac. So, I mean, yeah, let's bring in Jonathan Isaac. So, but first, before we can, let's say we make a three-team trade and we send Strus to a third team, or it could be Fontecchio, but Strus to a third team for a backup power forward. Precious Achua. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be terrible. Two first round picks. I'm not trying to dump money here. I mean, 16 million would be interesting to dump though. I mean, Max Strus is a really good player, 11 points per game, 40%. So I don't really see a backup power forward instead of Aaron Wiggins, and then Achua. No Clowney he plays the power forward, but so we can either dump him off or we can sign Jonathan Isaac. Honestly, the better option I think would be to sign Jonathan Isaac. There's a better power forward out there that we make it dump. So I mean, if we dump him, so we would need, yeah, we won't be able to sign Nas Reed. The Bridges, Fatecchio. So I feel like we assigned Jonathan Isaac in my opinion. So yeah. Jonathan Isaac, welcome to Detroit. Honestly, I feel like you'd be a really good addition here in the first place. So, Jonathan Isaac, welcome to Detroit. Mark Mitchell, come back in a qualifying offer, and I absolutely love that offseason. We did exactly what we need to do. You could argue that maybe Porzingis was the better fit, and maybe he was overpaid for Evan Mobley. We all know how much of a dog Evan Mobley is, and we needed just somebody to at least, have score a little bit next to Cade. Not saying Mobley's I guess Porzingis would have been the better fit. So Cade, Asar, Jaden Ivey, Duran, Zachary Shea, Marcus Sasser, Hartenstein. You got Jonathan Isaac, Fontecchio, Strus. Strus probably won't be in the rotation this year, which that's why I obviously was debating trading him or not to another team because I kind of feel bad of him being, out of the rotation. But let's download 2027 draft class and let's get to work on a championship, man. Made it to the finals last year. This year we got Evan Mobley, we got some help, and now hopefully we can take down the Thunder if they make the finals. So Cade, Ivy, Asar, Evan Mobley, Jalen Duren, Zachary Shea. Sasser, Hartenstein, and that is your rotation. I really like this rotation, man. I'm not gonna run a 10-man. I mean, we definitely could have Fontecchio, but I mean, I'll just keep it like this for now. I feel like we're good, and I will see you guys at the end of the season. And then, yeah, we can see how we do. I have no plans up against the deadline. At the end of the season, we are the #1 seed in the East, so that ended up paying out really good with the #1 seed. We finished off with 67-15 as our record, so we were by far the best team in the Eastern Conference. The Cavs, Pacers are there, but we were the best team here. The West was really stacked, but we got Boston round one. Obviously, I tried to get Tatum, but we're gonna sweep them, so never mind. Tatum, you should have waived your no trade clause. I think, yeah, to sign with us. So now we got Atlanta in round two. Hopefully, I don't have to look at the team. No, I'll look at a trade. Murray, AJ Griffin. I haven't heard much of AJ Griffin at all this year. I don't know if he's injured. I don't know if he's just not getting playing time, but I didn't hear a word about AJ Griffin the entire season. But there's their team, and we're gonna beat them if I have to play Indiana. So. Oh, now I see why they're really good. They have a big three of Halliburton, Jalen Green, and Scotty Barnes. How did they assemble this? What the heck? Halliburton averaging 22. Jalen Green averaging 23. Moses Moody is running small forward. Scotty Barnes, but they are starting Jarris Walker at center. Don't know how good he's doing at center. And you can see he's getting at least decent rebounds. So similar to like Miles Turner, because Miles Turner never averaged 10. According to Prince on the Pacers are looking like. But hopefully, he should Evan Mobley and Jalen Green can eat, in the paint. That would be amazing. But we probably gonna run a non-rotation, so I'm pretty terrified of this team. Game 1, we're gonna take game 2. We're gonna take game 3. Never mind. They're gonna even up. Of course they are. I'm gonna take the 3-2 lead, but we're gonna beat them in 6 to play Houston. So OKC gets eliminated in round 2 by the Blazers. They had Scoot Sharp, Salon, Troy Walker. Okay, so we get Houston now. So Van Vliet, Ahmed Thompson, Dylan Brooks the other day, didn't do really good against the Jazz, obviously. But, let's see what happens. So game 1, we're going to take game 2, we're going to take game 3, and then game 4, we're going to sweep them to win the championship. So we're going to get a championship in Detroit. So we officially brought this team from the worst team in the league, or one of the worst teams in the league. Oh yeah, they had the worst record. So the worst team in the league to one of the best teams in the matter until I believe 2027. Yeah, 2027. So it took a couple years, but we got it done. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys in the next offseason rebuild.